Welcome back, everybody. This is Fresh Cup of Joel. Today I will be attempting to throw a piece of pottery without centering. This is the 5th entry into the hashtag Clay Clan Challenge. For anyone who doesn't know, centering is the first step in throwing a pot, where you make sure the clay is evenly distributed, making sure that the pot ends up symmetrical and balanced. And without doing so, the vessel will turn out very uneven, so you can already kind of see here. So one of the unfortunate things when filming this video, I don't have any fresh clay right now. This piece is very hard, so not only am I throwing without centering, I'm throwing with less than desirable clay. Already off to a wild start here, trying to find the center more in the middle. Again, if the clay was a little softer, I feel like this would have been a lot easier to do. But I didn't prepare, and I'm paying the price. So if you can learn anything in this video, prepare. Little slip there. So at some point here, after I do a couple pulls, I do trim off some of the warble, and then I do a couple more pulls, and then I just kind of go with it, and you'll see what I mean. It's certainly interesting throwing without centering. It's a wild ride. Here's when I go in and trim off a little bit of that excess warble there. Try and even out the walls the best I can without, centering it too much with my fingers. Just kind of going with the flow, feeling it out. Go for some water, but didn't have enough in there, so had to go to my refill bucket on the ground, give my rib a nice dunk, and almost immediately the warble comes back. And this is kind of, when I saw that curl in, I kind of went, oh, what if instead of going in, we put that out? And you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. Stay tuned. Boom. Classic camera check. Make sure everything's still rolling. Although unfortunately my main camera was more focused on Cuppy than on me, but who can blame it? I mean, Cuppy is the star, and if anyone doesn't know, Cuppy is my little logo there, which is crisp and clear in the footage, and I'm just there. It's definitely got an interesting shape to it. I'm not displeased. You know, I don't think I'll end up doing anything with this piece, but hey, here's a fun challenge. Now I'm just going into some final touch-ups here, fiddling around. And I go into cut the base here, but this is a lot more difficult than I had in my mind at the time. Not only was the clay hard, like I mentioned before, but because it wasn't centered, it made my tool travel a lot. But I think, all in all, did fairly well. Smooth it out a little bit. I think I go back in with my knife here, clean that up. Look at this funky little thing. Very neat. There you go. Mildly impressed with the final product, and it's not what I expected. And don't you guys worry, we got some glamour shots coming up here in a moment. Rock and roll. And here's the final piece. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching. Definitely look up #ClayClanChallenge or check the description of this video to watch some other potters do what they do, specifically these challenges.
Say hi.
All right, bye.